Help. Yeah. That's weird. Where did I watch myself last time and there wasn't it? Help. Is there anybody there? Totally confused. Did it last time and it wasn't that difficult. If Hi, Melody. Can you hear me? I've got no clue what I'm doing at the moment. Oh, the joys of fibro. I've paused myself now and I can't even see if I'm moving. Anybody else with fibro have that problem that you can do something? Hi, Susan. Hi, Jaja. And then 5 minutes later, you don't know how you did it. Hi, cats in hats. Can you actually hear me out there? Oh, good. Thank you, Melody. Hurrah! The delay thing's really confusing. No wonder Lardy looks in her phone and not at her telly. Confusing myself moving that cup across the screen. Very strange. So what are we talking about tonight then? Apart from the fact that my videos weren't loud enough. I don't understand it. I was fiddling about with things I've turned the gain up on my mic to see if that helps, but the video before that last one where she went psycho about the dogs was fine, and then that one, everyone was like, "I can't hear you, I can't hear you." So I don't know if it's YouTube or it's me, but I'm trying. Yeah, very trying. Pardon me. Oh no, stay safe, cats, if you need to go and hide in a bunker or something. American storms scare the bejesus out of me. I don't know how you lot live through all that. I'd have an underground house. Hi, Christy. So my son's birthday was yesterday. He was 26. I feel about 9,000 years old. Hi, Jane. Why, should I have been somewhere else? See, I don't know. The last time I did the live, I clicked a thing and I stayed on the same page and I knew what I was doing. And this time, I don't know. Anyway, you lot are here and I'm here, so that's one thing. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Mimi. Thank you all for coming. So nice to have people here and not sit and talk to yourself. Can anyone else hear that bumping thing? I'm going mad. I can hear like a heartbeat, and it's not mine. It's like doo-dump every so often. I thought the tumble dryer was on, but it isn't, so thank you, Susan. Thank you, Zsa Zsa. Yeah, he's just gone out with his mates, but he's like 26. He was only a baby yesterday. I don't understand. Wow. Are you gonna have a big party, Melody? Hi, movie man. Yeah, I've been really tired, Jane. The pain's off the chart, but it's the tiredness that's really getting to me at the moment. All I want to do is sleep. It's annoying. You've got to have a big party, Melody, surely. This must be in my head then, Susan. More than likely is. You hope not. Oh, don't you like parties? I love a good knees up. Not that I can get my knees up anymore. Those days are long gone. And I hate hangovers. The older you get, the worse hangovers get. I remember our neighbour when we lived in Wales and my son was really tiny and he was saying like alcohol and hangovers and babies don't mix, and boy was he right. Do not. Right, so where is everybody then? Go on, give us a shout out because people are questioning who's from where. Yes, I know you're Northern Ireland, Jane. How are you doing? Oh, the headaches are terrible, aren't they, Cats? Nasty. Like other people's parties. Yeah, I suppose. I remember my 21st, and it's like I was on duty for the entire night. And at the end of the night, everyone was drunk and they'd eaten themselves stupid. And I got home starving and sober and ended up having coffee and toast because everyone wanted to have a photo or talk to me. So you can't really relax. That's probably it, isn't it? Virginia Beach. I'm trying to figure out what VA is. Is it Virginia? Carolinas. That's scary times with storms and things, isn't it? Nevada. New Jersey. Is there anybody apart from James? Is there anybody from our end of the world? I did this earlier for the people over here, and it seems it's only me and Jane that are in here. Isn't it weird though how the weather does mess your system up? You wouldn't think that just a bit of weather would make you feel worse or your pain worse or whatever, but it does. Hurrah! Someone else from the UK. Did anybody watch Killing Eve? Is it on in America? If you did, what did you think to the ending? I've only just caught up with it. I recorded it and I didn't want to watch it because it was the last series. And then I did, and it was like I don't think I don't know about the ending. Bit weird if you ask me. At least I can move around and look at things now. The first one, I was like stuck like that, like a rabbit in the headlights staring at the chat because it was going too fast. Has anyone got any ideas for videos that they want me to do, or any other people that I haven't done that they're interested in? It's about uh, an assassin, a female assassin, and the MI6 or CI5 or whoever the hell in the UK are trying to find this assassin. And this woman says, "What if it's a woman?" And no one thought about it being a woman. Anyway, the main actress in it is the assassin is called Villanelle, and she's an actress from the UK called Jodie Comer, and she's from Liverpool, so she's a Scouser, and she's got a real strong Scouse accent. But the accents she does in the show are amazing. And for the first however many series there was, it was really funny. It was absolutely hysterical because she used the way she'd kill people. I know it sounds dreadful, but it was really funny. And there was like one bit that sticks in my head. She hid in a hospital, and there was this little boy in the bed next to her, and he'd lost his eye, and he said to her, "Oh, they won't let me look." He said, "Well, you look. Will you tell me if it's bad?" So she pulls back his eye patch, and she's like, "Oh, no, you don't wanna look like oh, you don't wanna see that." It made me laugh. It was funny. No, I've not watched the trial, Cats. Um Because it's all day, every day, and I can't keep up with something like I can't commit to something like that because I can sleep for like 34 hours or something, and then I'd miss 3 days, and then I'd have to be up 3 days catching up with it. But looking at her, she's a weirdo. I don't like her at all. Hi, Penelope. I think you'd enjoy it, Zsa Zsa. It is good. It's really good. And you, Melody. It's funny. It is the way it's done. It's like she's going around killing people, but it is really funny the way it's done. Hi, Kathy. And if you watch it, she's just so good with all the accents. Because a lot of the time she's Russian, and then she's got a handler, and the way she interacts with her handler is really funny as well. And it's I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't want it to end. That's why I didn't watch the last series for ages. Because it was like, oh, then what do I watch? I like Darlene's called them all the cluster bees over the other side. It's funny. But she said though, oh, on YouTube. I was thinking on the telly, Jane. I'm like, what channel? I didn't know there was a ladies' channel. My accent. Oh, thank you, Mimi. I don't. But it's funny, isn't it? When you hear yourself talking, you're like, no, I don't want to listen to that. Like back in the day when we used to tape the charts and then on a cassette player, and then you'd catch yourself talking, then you'd watch it, listen to it back, and you'd be like, "No, is that me? Ooh, cruelty-free beauty, fashion." Yeah, thank you, Melody. I bet it's lovely, Mimi, but it's like I said, you hate your own voice, don't you? I like the TV though, Jane. We do some really good dramas on BBC One and that, so I like watching that. And then there's the snooker. I'd be lost without the snooker. Including the swear word, Jar Jar. Somebody called me a sailor the other day. "You've got the mouth of a sailor." And it's like, yeah. I grew up in pubs and clubs in an Irish family. What do you expect? Thank you, movie man. How do you mean, Jane? Do you find it boring or you don't understand it? I'm the same about cricket. I just don't see the interest in cricket. Thank you, Mimi. Yes, we are, Penelope. My dad's from Kildare and my mum was from Offaly. And that's really weird as well because she used to say, "No one ever thinks of Offaly." Like when people say, "Oh, where are you from?" and she'd say, "Guess," and they'd name every other county and they wouldn't even say that. Well, one day in a pub I was working in, this bloke came in selling maps of Ireland, and they were done in gold and different things. It was really prettily done. Anyway, I picked one to look at, and there was no Offaly on the map. It's like they just I don't know, just disappeared. They'd made the counties around it bigger, and that it was really weird. It is, isn't it? No one ever says Offaly. You never hear of Offaly. But yeah. Oops. Ugh. Then my aunt's from Cork, and that's where my mother is at the moment, living in Cork. My favourite place, though, of the counties I've been to is Kerry. I lived in Kerry for a while in Tralee, and we used to. Friend took us around. That's a funny thing. My dad was a sailor and a barber, and my mum and dad's parents were all from Ireland. Cool, we'd get on like a house on fire then, Melody. I think it's because it's in the middle, Mimi, and people just tend to forget about the place. I don't know why. Never been to Donegal. Are they really, Bonnie? Ha! Well, when years ago, I went on a holiday. We went over to Tralee to see the Rose of Tralee. I remember my mum saying to me, "Oh, we've got tickets to go and see the Rose of Tralee in the Dome," and I was thinking, "Cool, something like the Albert Hall or something." It's a tent in a car park. It's a big, massive marquee type thing, but it's still a tent in a car park. And then we went to see some friends because on my other channel I play some music by a man called DJ, and he used to be with the Kerry Blues, and they're all there, and they were friends of the family. So we went to visit one of them, and he took us out. Johnny, he took us out for the day going around, and we went to Dingle, and his little one was with us, and we bought her a book. And then when we got home, the others came home from school, and one of the school friends of her sisters was saying, "Oh, you've got a book in Irish." And her sister said, "Yeah, we they went to Dingle today." And the little one looked up and she said, "What's wrong with you? Can't you speak Dinglish?" When was I there? Oh God. I've always wanted to visit America, guys. When was I there? How old was I? I don't know. I think I was under 18. It was a good few years back, but yeah, it was freezing. The chairs were uncomfortable, but the show itself was amazing. It was still Gay Byrne doing it back then. Can't even remember who won now. But it's such a huge thing for Tralee, the whole um, boys that sign up because they want to be the, I don't know what they call them, to take the roses out, and they get dressed up, and I love it. It's really well done. Is it still running? The Rose of Tralee? Do they still do it? And then DJ used to joke he was the nose of Tralee because he had a big nose, but he went off to escorts. Yeah, and it's a real deal if you get to be an escort for the roses, isn't it? It's cool. It's not like just a beauty pageant or whatever, because it's like how they interact with people and what how what the way, oh God, speech, um any talents they've got and stuff like that. It's really nice. I've thoroughly enjoyed the week there. But yeah, I was a bit miffed when I found out that the Dome was a tent. Why, Zsa Zsa? That'd be a shame if it stopped, wouldn't it? Ah, no, you seem to have everything bigger and better over there. It's like I keep saying, it's like all I want out of life now is an ensuite bathroom. I just want my own toilet. And it's like these houses, the house that I'm in is so small. Hey, you on your way home, Tammy? Did you have a good holiday? Fly safely. Isn't it funny how we always want to be somewhere else? It's like if we have long hair, we want short hair. If it's curly, we want it straight. If I swear if I was in America, I'd probably wanna move to the UK as well, it's weird. I do, Jane, that's the thing. Oh, it's beautiful in Scotland. Oh, that's a shame. You'll have to do it again without the in-laws. Yeah, and more taxis, Zsa Zsa, and smaller roads and houses and less jobs and, uh, but then, like I said, we're never happy, are we? See, and that being not well, Jane, I've got my daughter, I don't know what she does when she goes in there. She takes 3 weeks to do anything because she's so particular about what she's doing, and it's like, even if I bang on the door and say, "I'm gonna wet myself, open the door," she still has to finish what she's doing. So I need to preempt when I need to go so I can start knocking like 10 minutes before I'm really desperate. But yeah. They do a thing over here called the postcode lottery, and you buy tickets, and if your street postcode comes up, you win. And I always said to my husband, "Can you imagine if I bought tickets to that?" And then they knocked on the door and they says, "Oh, you've won, whatever, what are you going to do with the money? Move." That's what I'm going to do. Get away from this postcode to something bigger. Are they, Bonnie? I don't know. My son's not too bad. If I scream, he'll come out, but not with her. Nope. She's finishing what she's doing, and that's it. I think I need to have a bucket just in case. Where did you go, Tammy, or do you not want to say that? I've been on since 9. 12's my limit. Have you listened to that video yet? I thought when you didn't say anything again, I thought I'd sorted the sound out. And now I find out that you've just been using subtitles instead because you couldn't hear me. There's someone in here from the Carolinas. You might have passed each other. Yeah, you were saying the other day, Jane. It sounds huge. Have you thought of downsizing then? And then having a bit of money to play with to do something else? It's a shame you didn't know you could have met up if you were somewhere near each other. I want to upsize. That was the idea. This was a stepping stone to something else, but disability had other ideas, so now we're stuck in it. And we wouldn't get enough selling this to move to anything suitable. So isn't that near Lisa D1 top sale? What, expensive, Mimi? That's an idea. Sorry to hear you're in the middle of a divorce though, Jane. Could your son help you with a B&B? Or could you employ somebody part-time? No, I thought I'd fixed it. And then you said you were reading subtitles and it was like, "Damn it." I thought, and then today 3 or 4 people said that I was really, really quiet and they had to turn me up. She's, um, she's in Wilmington, I think, Tammy. Prices are ridiculous here, Zsa Zsa. They're through the roof. Nobody can afford to do anything. Oh, that's sad, Jane. 37 years. That'd be my husband. I don't like company enough for a B&B. He hates people. It is, isn't it, Melody? That's quite sad, really. Is it an amicable divorce, though? Let's hope that you've broken up nicely. Hiya, Shan. Oh, I'm glad you're happier, though. That's the main thing. So what's the point of putting on notification things and signing up for the thingamabob if it doesn't work? I don't even know if I was in the right place, Shan, to be honest. I got all confused this time and I didn't know what to click. Isn't that funny? You're walking about in her world and hiya, Laura. Is it afternoon with you? Happy afternoon. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're happier. See, look how popular you are, Shan. See, I thought, when it says set it up so that people can set a reminder, I thought that I'd go somewhere, like to the thing where I set it up, and then at 9 o'clock it'd automatically start, but it doesn't. So then I had to click go live, and I'm wondering if that other thing started somewhere else, and I've started another one somewhere else, and everyone's confused and they don't know where to go because I've got no clue what I'm doing. Could you hear me in it though, Shan? That's the main thing. I'm trying to see. Oh no. Oh. Is that Katie? Linda. Thank you, Susan. Welcome aboard. Very true, Kathy. We're all on Laurie's hate list, Laura. Oh, hi, always reminds me of The Simpsons. Hiya, Debs. Oh, drop her a message. Oh, oh no, that's sad. Tara had to have her corgi put down because he had heart problems. It's sad when they lose a dog. See, I've never had a dog, and but you get really well, I got really connected to my cat, so but yeah, it's hard letting go of them. Yeah, you know that bit where what's her name? Marge is on the phone in The Simpsons, and they're like, "Whereabouts are you?" And she says, "I'm from Springfield." Oh, hi, oh, so and so, and it makes me laugh every time. And we all know she will, Melody. She won't be in it 3 seconds before she gives the game away. Oh, sorry to hear that, Laura. I didn't know dogs got Cushing disease. Thought it was a human thing. No, she hasn't, cats. It's a viral bronchial thing. You'll be fine, Tammy. We'll all be with you in spirit. But get the wine anyway. It's a good idea. Thank you, Shan. See, when people say like she's really loud and I'm really quiet, if I turn her down, if I turn the thing down that I'm recording on, if she does a live and I just go straight in and record, when it comes to the end and I listen back, if I turned it down and she was too quiet and no one could hear her, then there was nothing I could do about it. So, but I've had it at the same level all the time until today, and people can't hear it. Really? That's interesting, Kathy. Well, she's got a load of boxes, Debs, and she said she was moving because she's going back to school to learn how to skip. And she's bought a backpack and she's got her jelly shoes and her jacks and her skipping rope ready. So we'll have to wait and see. But she's, I can't tell you what I'm going to be doing because of the haters. Fuck off with your haters. Why tell us you're going back to school? Why tell us that you're doing anything? We don't need to know. We really don't need to know. If she starts filming somewhere else and there's a different wall behind her, all she has to say is, "Oh, yeah, I moved." To learn how to be a human, yeah, that'd be something. To learn how to look after her pets and not be a "see you next Tuesday," that'd be a start. But yeah, apparently she's going back to school. So it's a shoplifting clothes. It, what would she be going back to school for? She knows everything. Yeah, no, he only came back for the day. And if she says she's moving, why would he unpack? Oh, who knows? Finger painting 101. Yeah, potato printing. She probably will, Jar Jar, yes. Go on then, Sham, what's the question? We'll have to wait and see, Bonnie, won't we? She gets any homework. Basket weaving. Speed awareness. Yeah, how to fucking drive, exactly. How to keep both hands on the fucking steering wheel of a car, school. That'd be something. Oh, I've forgotten what that's called now. I've just looked up and there's Mrs. Brown's Boys is on the telly for anyone who knows what I'm talking about. Right. If you write a message on somebody's if you make a comment on somebody's post, video, whatever, you'll still be able to see it. But if you sign out of your account or you ask somebody else to look on their account, they won't be able to see your comment. That's the only way you know. Oh, how does she afford anything, Laura? Everybody else's money. She does need a self-awareness course. Hi, Irina. She will. But she'll be telling them. Oh, I really don't need to come here because I already know how to do everything. I'm an expert. I know what I'm doing. That's why she'll leave. I've got a thing. I've done a prediction video, so I'm not saying anything. Yeah, basically, Shan, yeah. It doesn't stop people watching you. No. Every time, Shaja, every time you make a comment, I think you're saying I'm bored. I'm about to say, I'm really sorry. Why, who do you think's blocked you then, Shan, or don't you want to say? Panhandling. Yeah, she'd be teaching the panhandling course. Who knows? Oh no, she did say. Hang on, Irina. Didn't she say 20 minutes down the road in some? I can't remember where it was now. I hope Burke runs away. Well, you still could then if she hasn't blocked you, Shan. Another way to tell is if someone's doing a live and you comment and no one pays any attention to you, then you know you're invisible. Yeah, she probably cross-referenced you, Bonnie. That's what she does. She'll get the gold star in the panhandling course. That was it, the Oro Valley. Closer to Dutch Bros. Well, she's moving to a two-bed, Irina, because Burke's going uh somewhere, South Carolina, I think, for the summer. And then he's moving in with her for a year to save money. For what? I don't know. So she's moving to a two-bed, two-bath. See, how can she have her own bathroom? Dang, fucking 'em. Yeah, so that's what she said. It was near the Oro Valley, 25 minutes away from where she is now. So she's basically saying where she's moving to, but it'll be our fault. We'll have doxed her. Of course we will. Yeah, but you can't say the truth on her channel and people read it before she can delete you, Shan. That's the thing. She blocks everybody that she knows doesn't agree with her. So they have no chance of ever commenting on a video when she's asleep for people to read overnight or whatever. That's why she does it. I know, Doofus is the golden child, isn't he? Yep, totally nuts. Burke has had jobs. He's done waiting, hasn't he? And other things when they were in California. But I don't she said he wants to save up for a year. For what? And save what? Wouldn't be a lot to save. And whatever little he has, she'll be harassing him for it. His fur is a oh. Oh, for God's sake. Somebody help me. I was I'm reading that thinking Burke isn't furry. What Doofus? She's talking about Doofus, honestly. To get away from her, yeah. I wish he'd moved closer to his dad as well. Well, she does, doesn't she, Shan? She has a go. She says that people are coming over here saying to me, I'm obsessed with her. She's the one that's talking about me all the fucking time. Maybe. But I think, does he need more acting lessons? He's in with a crowd of people that are making films and that, so he's already got his foot in the door, sort of. Yeah. Maybe it's in the genes, Kathy. But see, that was the thing. Gunga worked hard. At least he worked. I do live rent free in her head, don't I? I wonder if I've got an ensuite in there. But yeah, she's moving to a two-bed, two-bath, her and Burke. It's going to be fun and games if she keeps getting drunk and annoying him. Exactly, Jane. That's all she has to talk about is haters. I like Gunga, Shan. He's a level-headed bloke from what I could see, and she was trying to get him to co-sign for the loan, and that's why they wanted him over for Thanksgiving. And then he realized what was going on and he said, I'm not coming. And she went off the deep end and she said some horrible things about him. I don't think she cares, Bonnie. He did have a good work ethic. Yeah, she may have said he got on disability, but did he? Who knows what she says? Is it true? I do, Susan. Cool, we're in agreement then, cats. Aren't they though, Zsa Zsa? Definitely. That's the thing. That's all she has. Nails, hair, lip gloss, perfume, haters, haters, haters. And it's like I really object to being called a hater. I'm somebody who told her to drive carefully. And now I'm fucking sorry, I don't know what Mrs. Brown's boys, he's doing something really obscene on the telly. Um, what was I saying? Nope, it's gone. It was evil what she said about him, Melody. I would have done her for slander. Tacky jewellery, yeah, I forgot about that. Drama, drama, drama. She is the hater. Thank you, you've reminded me now. Why Laurie blocked me? Yeah, I said to her, drive carefully. And she blocked me, went for a dinner with Mathea, made fun of me. And then I found the Gossip Bakery. And then I saw what she was doing. She was doing stuff and then lying and saying she wasn't doing it. So I was keeping her videos and then she realized what I was doing and she lost her shit. Well, had she not been a twat in the first place, I would never have done that. Yeah, but if, Kathy, if the people from college go on to be producers or directors or film people or whatever, they can always say, "Oh, I know somebody who could do that part or whatever." And once you've got your foot in the door, it's always about who you know, not what you know. I like Shawnee too. She was a good friend to Lardy, but like she does with everybody, she ended up pushing her away. And all that. Shawnee wanted to. Shawnee was copying me. She wanted to be me. Sorry, no. Turn it round. You wanted to be her. I don't know if Shawnee does want to be her friend. I don't believe a word Lardy says. I wouldn't believe her if she told me what day of the week it was. Why did she get mad at Carol? Because Carol wanted to go back to Boston. She didn't want her to go because she was her meal ticket. And then Carol cut the credit card. Right, I was lost for a minute there. Do you mean when Lardy went to Shawnee's for Christmas Day? She was doing a fucking Sharon Stone impersonation on the settee, trying to entice Kevin into her nether regions. And I think it was Shawnee's daughter who was there. After Laurie left, Shawnee's daughter was like, "Who the fuck is she? Why are you friends with her?" Yeah, I think her home looks lovely, doesn't it, Irina? Thank you, Melody. That's the thing, Laura. You're not supposed to do what she tells you to do. Yes, Melody. She was. She was doing that crossing, uncrossing her legs bollocks, and she had no knickers on. Yes, she went through their medication cabinet. She filmed inside their home. She was nasty. Don't I, Jess Shan? But yeah, most of the good ones she deleted, and that's why she really hates me because I kept them. I've got the proof. She's like, "That I didn't say that." It's like that thing when she's lying on her bed that day with the mic. Um, if you don't see it coming out of my mouth, then I wouldn't believe it. When people take clips and they edit things, highly edit things, Who the fuck does she think I am? I can't edit words into her mouth. She said them. But then her dupids come over to me and go, "But Laurie said you edited it." Well, no, it isn't possible. But yeah, but Laurie said. I don't care what Laurie said. I never did it. It's madness. Lardy is gross, movie man. Oh, she dug about in everywhere, Zsa Zsa. She does that at everybody's home. "Oh, do you mind if I bring my camera? Oh, I'm just vlogging for my YouTube channel." Then she goes around and shows their home, like she did on Thanksgiving Day. "Oh, look at all their stuff," and pulling limes off the tree and ignoring the people that were feeding her. I'm glad you've never met anyone like her, Mimi. Of course I'm obsessed, Shan. She did delete that, but I've got it, Melody. Totally obnoxious. I know, the dancing's hysterical, isn't it? She probably did, Jar Jar, probably. None whatsoever. I know toddlers were more manners than her. Not eating with her mouth open. It's like, fuck's sake. I couldn't sit in the same room with her. I couldn't have a meal with her. She'd drive me insane. The thing with the dancing, though, right? If you go back to the start of Exposed channel, there's that I was a ballerina thing. And if you watch the dance that she did at a dance class, that's the only dance she ever does. She puts the same moves to every tune, no matter what the tune is. She can't do anything her own. She can't make anything up her own. She has to copy people. So she learnt that one dance, and that's the only dance she can do now. It's stupid. I don't know, Miss Bondu. We've been trying to think. Basket weaving was top of the list. The waffy fart dance. I know, it's madness. Isn't it though? But that's because her mother kept her on an even keel with her medication, Jane. Or not eat, Bonnie. I think somebody did a clip like that, Susan. Oh, thank you, Nikki. You're very welcome. Oh, she eats like a pig, and that's derogatory to pigs. That's why she goes around. Yeah, I think she does, Laura. She goes around doctor shopping. No, she was a ballerina like I was. Somebody said that, Miss Bondu, about it being part of the thing so she can keep getting her disability. I don't know. It's an American thing, so. Yeah, Mimi. She came out in a tutu. That's funny, Jar Jar. Oh, it's hysterical, isn't it, Shan? She's no more a ballerina than I am. Oh, she has, Jane. Very serious issues. Oop. Can you imagine, Bonnie? She'd be telling them, "Oh no, you have to have a proper arch, and they have to be like this, and you have to do that." And it's like, I don't understand why she doesn't do nails before she puts them on. I know, it's a good one to get out, Melody, isn't it, when you're having a bad day? Goose Creek. Yeah, she thinks everybody agrees with that bollocks that she's spilling. "Oh, yeah, I did this, and I did that, and I was this, and I was that, and I was a fucking top thing, whatever the fuck, in a corporate world," and then she can't even keep a reception job in a salon. she freaks out. So which is it? Well, she said in the last video I did, Susan, that she was on her way to her doctor's and that she always took uh, depression medication and she was going to see them about the mood swings. So, yeah, it was funny, Cats. I remember that one as well. Oh, no, she did psychology already, Jane. And she was a teacher, don't you know? I don't know when she fitted that one in. Yeah, of course they do, Nikki. Ah, with great minds, Mimi. I dread to think what she's done to Carol. I mean, she messed with her head for one. Ah, I remember you, Irina. It's a pain in the hole when you can't remember your password or it's having a funny 5 minutes and you can't get in. Thank you, Charles my limit. I wouldn't wanna touch her legs with no. No, can't think of anything worse. Oh, there's loads are going on, Jane. I'm trying to dig out the more interesting ones and do them, you know, for people that don't know her and that get a basic idea of what's going on, but it's so much to cram in. Yeah, now you've mentioned it, Laura, it'll soon pop up. Darlene cracks me up, full stop. I think she's funny. It's funny how she hasn't mentioned her, though. Do you think she's seen her channel? She went to school to be a vet tech. Is there anything she can't do? I will do, Irina. I can't imagine what she'd be going there for, though. It wouldn't be jewellery making because she knows everything. It wouldn't be nails because she knows everything. She's done psychology. She's already a ballerina. Who knows? She can't, and she says we can't, Bonnie. But why is she not saying anything, Jar Jar? Oh, I love Outlander. Sorry to hear you having a flare, though. Yeah, shouting at him out the window, isn't it? Norman or Nigel or whatever the fuck. That's what I don't know, Nikki. That's the question I keep saying. I can't fathom it. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, that's me, Susan. I don't think she has seen her yet. I don't know because she's not said anything. No, don't claim her, Shan. Darlene knows a lot. I know what you meant, Jane. Don't worry. Hi, Angela. How you doing? Is that what we think? She's insecure and pretends she loves herself. I think it would, Susan. So why she I put Darlene's videos on the Gossip Bakery, so she must have seen them on there. I'm well, thank you, Angela. Yeah, it's just weird that she's never mentioned it. She calls me out. Maybe she's scared of her. Maybe she's too scared to say anything.
Drink
Thank
for
you.
the beautiful people.
Thank you. Ah, frig, they're cold. Were they in the freezer?
No.
Man alive. That new fridge is good. Thing is, though, right, if she did love herself, she wouldn't have let herself go, would she? Who knows? I think she's really miserable, and that's why she's eaten herself to death. I know. If she said, "I like how I look, Jane," or, "I think I'm pretty," or whatever, but she's like, "I'm really, 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 really pretty, and you can't tell me I'm not." That's just weird. She is afraid, Melody. She does. See, that's the thing. With me, she's already convinced all her followers that I'm the devil and that I'm evil and that I've done this, that, and the other to her. So she doesn't have to worry about me because they all hate me. So she's got a whole band of brothers behind her. But with Darlene, she's not too sure who she is or what she knows, and she doesn't want to send anyone over there in case they learn something they shouldn't. Yeah, she thinks she should be Trisha Paytas. It's like Cynthia Beaumont. She's exactly the same. I've got a clip of Cynthia wishing somebody dead. They're two peas from the same pod. They are sick, Melody. So they say, Irene. No, sorry. Yeah, Irma's going to get the boot any time now. She's annoying her, and she doesn't even know she's annoying her. Ages and ages ago, Bonnie, somebody suggested her to me, and they said, "Oh, you should watch Cynthia. She's just the same as Lardy." And I went over there, and I think Tommy was he? No, Tommy had died when I don't know, I can't remember, but it was a while back. I think the reason she really hates me, Nikki, is because I won't go away, and I answer back, and I'm not scared. So she tries to go low and then lower and then even lower and then even lower still to try and get under my skin and annoy me by insulting my children and my husband and anything else she can think of. She just keeps trying to get at me, so I'll just lose my rag and go away, but I won't. Because she's being make sure I've done everyone. Exactly, Jane. Irma is doomed. Because, Irina, she's now, because she's visited her and that, she thinks she's a proper friend, and she's doing really long comments and different things, and you can see she did, if I miss anything, I'm sorry because I can't read and talk. She said to Lardy that she was hanging her jewelry up on the wall in the RV, and that she had a really nice turquoise cuff bracelet that she wanted to show her. In the next Instagram post, Lardy had a turquoise cuff on before Irma could show hers to one up her. It's this passive aggressive thing that she's not passive aggressive, whatever. And then Irma's leaving her long comments and saying, "Oh, my back was bad today and I had to do this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah." Laurie doesn't care. She couldn't give a flying fuck about Irma's back. She really doesn't care about her. She wants Irma to do stuff for her. She doesn't want to have to listen to Irma. So if Irma keeps on doing the "I'm your best friend" type thing in the comments and constantly leaving 8-mile long comments and whatever, she'll bin her off because she doesn't like it. Oop. Thank you, Melody. She has met her match. My husband says when somebody pisses me off, he hears the Darth Vader theme tune in his head and he just thinks, they don't know who they're fucking with. Exactly, Jar Jar. I am in the right. And that's my thing. If I'm right, I won't shut up. Yeah, me too. 12's my limit. But there's something with Honey. She really likes her, doesn't she? What did I do, Nikki? You're welcome. It is, isn't it, Shan? Exactly. She uses the money for everything else bar what she asked for. She is sick, Nikki. I hope when Carol passes that she spent every penny that she ever had, or if she hasn't, that she gives it to a fucking iguana home or a cat home or something, and that, or she gives it all to Burke, and it's written in that he can't give his mother anything. It is, isn't it, Twelves? It's like, no, don't fucking start, because I know I'm in the right. I'm sure she does, Jane. I think there's a lawyer in the family, so I think that'll have been done a long time ago. But I hope she's updated it. Yeah, oh yeah, of course she does. She wants the diamond, doesn't she, Bonnie? She's got her eye on that from day one. Exactly, Melody. It makes no sense, and they're stupid enough to listen to all the bollocks that she comes out with. Yeah, that's what she does, Nikki. I think he would, Angela. He'd invest it in something, probably. Yeah, it would be gone in a New York minute. Anything at all. She's like a small child with pocket money that's desperate to get to the sweet shop, and they want to spend every penny that's in their pocket. Like my mum used to say about me when I was younger, that money's just burning a hole in your pocket. And it's like, well, yeah, I don't have bills to pay and all that bollocks. But she's 60 years old. She's a year off of 60. And it's like, you still don't know how to look after yourself. It's pathetic. Angela, is that video still available where everything went down with you and her? I don't want to say anything in here if you don't want anyone to know. But is that still up? Because if you didn't mind, I would love to react to that video and show people how truly evil she really is. Ow. She would spend it all on lip gloss. I think they dropped her on her head, Mimi. It's basically because she's a narcissist. That's the be all and end all of it. That's her major problem. It is all a front. Thank you for coming, Twelves. Enjoy your dinner. See you later. Thank you, Angela. If you don't mind me doing it, I would love to do that because that was disgusting. Absolutely, totally disgusting. Um, I mean, it's like another night I was watching one of her lives and someone came in. This was when she was in California, and he went, "Oh, hi." A solid bone from the neck up with arrested development, yes. Um, yeah, somebody came in and they went, "Oh, hi, my name's whatever. It's my first time here. I'm autistic." And she went, "Oh, fuck off." And blocked them. And it's like, really? And you wonder why your life's shit. Yeah. On her live, Angela, where she was having a go at you. I think it was Lardy's uncle, so wouldn't that be her brother, Irina? Right, I'll have a look as well myself, Angela, and we'll see between us if we can find it. Yeah, me too, Tammy. That's what she does as well, and she goes low. That's just so low. I mean, she's saying, "Oh, somebody's just come back from cancer oh, you haven't even got cancer. We're all terminal." And it's like, "Really?" And they sit there and they watch and they laugh. "Oh, Laurie, you're so funny." Yeah, until she's doing it to you. It's nasty. True, Jane. Anger. It's like on a level, isn't it? From 1 to 100, depending on what side of the bed she got out of. Satan's sister. I think she might be Satan itself. Yeah, I've got it. It was a comment. I've actually got a screen grab of the comment, and he said to her, "Stop pushing people away." Yeah, and just when you think that's as low as she can go, Nikki, she'll go another step lower because she's just nasty. I mean, who I'm not because it's me. I'm not saying this because it's me. I'm just saying it her friend, it was a young girl that she knew. She wasn't really a friend of hers. But when Brooke had her lip ripped off by a pit bull and she was supposedly her friend, why would she wish that same fate on somebody else? Nobody else's mind would work like that. That's what I don't understand. That's funny, Kathy. Exactly, Laura. And it's like, I never said I was bedbound. I said I've been stuck in my bedroom. There's a difference. And when people think about things, a lot of the time they think about it how it works in their house. So she's thinking, well, I can go from my bed to my sitting room to my kitchen. Why can't she? Because I've got a big fucking nasty steep flight of frigging stairs. That's why. Doesn't she moan about having to go up and down stairs? But I'm not allowed to have a problem with the stairs. And that's her all over though, Nikki. Entitled. Aren't you glad, Irina, that you haven't? Oh, you got more than one. Can you send me one? I want a kitten. I really want a kitten. Well, I want more than one kitten, but trying to find them here is awful. So hard. The somebody said to me, "Why don't was it Darlene who said, why don't you get a so and so?" And it's like, that's a pedigree cat. We don't get pedigree cats at our shelters over here. We get black moggies and that's it. And they won't even give me one of them because I'm on a main road. Even though I've had one here before and it was perfectly fine. But never mind. But they want 450 quid for a kitten now. It's like, what the hell? I remember back in the days when they gave them away. When I was working at the pet shop, we used to come into work and find boxes of them at the back door with a note, "Sorry, can't look after them." And we'd take them in. And she copies everyone with the jewellery, Laura. None of it's her own design. Oh, I made those, but no, you didn't make them. She thinks if she keeps saying it, it's true. It's not. I know, I want Milo, Shan. Showed my husband, he was like, "Oh, can you just put him in a padded envelope? Pop him in the post." Oh, I never thought of that. It's an idea. Might email them all and say if they find any, can they send them my way? There was one in the front garden when the angle grinder man was there, and the postman frightened the life off of him, and he ran into a bush in our front garden, and I was sat watching it because 'cause I've got a camera and it's on the telly, so I was sat staring at the telly waiting for him to come out again, and he must have gone off where I couldn't see him because I never saw him come out. Oh, poor Milo. You can tell he's pedigree though in that picture. Yeah, even like a tabby cat here, like a mixed breed tabby, they're going for premium money now because I don't know why. Is there a scarcity of cats or something? But maybe people are getting better at having them neutered so there isn't loads of them wandering about. Mm. I used to love working in the pet shop, being amongst all the cats and dogs and stuff. It was fun. And then people would buy them, and then because we allowed animals in the shop, they'd come back with them to do their shopping, so we'd see them grow up. It was really cool. Oh, not fair. Wow. 25 and a half. That's amazing. You were tired of the cat or you're tired of me? Can't quite understand that bit. Right, well, I'm coming over there, Irina. D Yeah, people couldn't afford to keep them probably, Zsa Zsa. That's it, I'm coming. See? You're also, "I want to go over there." No, I'm coming over to you lot. You were fed up with the litter box. Yeah, we had, there was a cat in the garden a while back, and I thought, "You might wish you didn't say that when I turn up at your front door. Hi." Um, yeah, I thought that looks like a pedigree cat, and so I started looking online to see if anyone had lost it, and fair enough, somebody a few streets away had. Yeah, because 'cause I've seen, like, people don't even go and pay good money for them over there. They get them from, like, pedigree cats from shelters, and it's like, we never have pedigree cats in shelters. Yeah, but you can't, can you, Shan? Because 'Cause I'm too far away. Alright, you're on, Mimi. Thing is, Laura, if you had another one that lived 25 and a half years, do you know what I mean? You'd probably have to it's like parrots and things, you have to put them in your will, don't you? Because they live forever. That was another thing I wanted, an African grey parrot. There was one in the shop I fell in love with, but I didn't have the room for it. We had 2. They were brother and sister, and we called them George and Mildred, and only older people in the UK will get the reference. And Mildred got spooked one day and she flew, and we had like a shelf around the top of the shop where all the pet carriers and things were on display. And she got stuck on the top shelf and she was too scared. She didn't like flying and she didn't want to come down. And so I had to go up a ladder to get her. And she was like holding on to my t shirt for dear life while I went down the ladder with her. And she was like, "No, that's it. Put me back in my cage. I don't want to go flying. I don't like it." Ah, I see, Irina. Oh, it's terrible, Josh. They are, aren't they, Bonnie? Wow, 22. Yeah, I've had budgies, but like only dealt with the parrots and that in the shop. Die soon. That's terrible, isn't it? Thing is, like, with the ill health, that's the problem. If I was really healthy, I'd probably would have had a house full of things, but because it's like, I don't wanna take on something else, but a kitten, there's, like, 4 of us here to play and look after a kitten, so it'd never get bored. My son's desperate for a cat. It's like when he found the cat in the garden and he was feeding her and that, and then when they brought him like a six-pack of lager to say thank you when they came to collect her, he was gutted when they took her away. Cockatiels are fun though. I love putting music onto the cockatiels and watching them rock out. Oh wow. Ragdolls are really needy type cats though, aren't they? I've heard. Follow you around shouting at you. So you pay them more attention. Wow. See, I don't know what it is with the rescues here. I've looked and there's never anything in there. It's really weird. When we were in Wales, we got a rescue cat, and there was loads of them when we went to this thing. But here, I keep looking at the advert on their website, and there's never anything on there. Oh, see, I'd have all the time for a rag doll now because I'm not doing anything. Bulldogs are cute, aren't they? Their little squidged faces. Oh, that's a shame. Wonder why you've suddenly become allergic. Odd, isn't it? See, the thing with munchkin cats, I'm really do you have to get little tiny litter trays for them? Because I remember when, Tara got her munchkin cat, and I was thinking, like, they'd go head first into the litter tray trying to get in with the little tiny legs. I worry about them being so short. Oh, thank you, Zsa Zsa. My daughter does a roundup at college of the news of the week, and there was something about pugs, and she kept writing me emails about why is this happening and why is that happening and da 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 da. And it's like, yeah, I worry about it, Bonnie, because they go head first into the litter. Thank you, Melody. What was I saying? Yeah, pugs. And I was saying that the way they've bred them now that they can't breathe, and they thank you, movie man. They have to. Oh, do they? I've never seen that, Irina, but yeah, that would make sense. They'd never get into them ones you've got over there. Now, have you seen the ones they look like a washing machine? And they get into it, and then it senses when they get in and get out, and then it turns around and it cleans itself. And I think, what's his name's got one? What's his name? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter, does it? Why at his office? Yeah, just put one in a padded envelope with a little hole for some air. They'll be fine. Oh. Ah, see, I don't know about sphinxes. I've only just got used to looking at them. It's like I don't know if I wanna I can't what do they it just looks weird to pet something with no fur. Why did they take them to a shelter, though? Oh, because there was nowhere else for them. That's horrible. Can you not get them back, Susan? Well, it does look like a washing machine. It's got a big hole on the front, hasn't it? Yeah, they do me too, Debs. Yeah. Yeah, they're cute as well, cats. Can you imagine? Postman's knocking on the door. I don't know what's in this packet, but it's moving. Oh, that'd be so cool. They just had an advert for Killing Eve on the telly. That's weird. Oh, that came through clear, didn't it? Sorry, I should have muted that while I was drinking. Oh, that's terrible, Susan. I'm really sorry about that. And then there's people that deserve to have their animals taken away from them and nothing happens. Huh. I'm going to put the fan on, people, so if you hear a weird noise, that's what it is. Yeah, Gucci is a Maine Coon. And Lisa's got one, Bubba. And then she's got a calico, that's Chanel. I don't know what Sassy is. But Chanel is the size of a house. I don't know what she feeds her. The cat's enormous. And the vet told her that the cat needs to lose weight. And has she done anything about it? Nope. I hate the way Lardy manhandles. Okay, bye, Laura. Sorry I missed that. Thank you, Movie Man. Yeah, I hate the way Lardy manhandles Gucci. I keep waiting for him to rip her face off. Yeah, me too, Penelope. It's not fair, is it? Did anybody see today's Instagram post? She's got Doofus standing over Pom Pom. His back legs are one side of her and his front legs are the other. And she says, Pom Pom is only a minor inconvenience to him. And then somebody did a row of crying faces. And she said, oh, why are you crying? I don't understand. What's sad? What's sad? Yeah, she's a major inconvenience to you, though, isn't she now? Is she really that fucking heartless? She must be. She just doesn't see it, does she? Will she get a replacement, though, or will she just keep Doofus? I know, she's insane, Mimi. How can she think that she's a good pet owner? One of these days, she'll open the door on Friday, he'll do one. Yeah, totally heartless. I don't believe there's anything in there. What's it my husband says? She's got a swinging brick for a heart. Oh, wow. Was it because she was pregnant, do you think, Susan, that he attacked her? I'm saying he. I don't know if it was a he. Sorry, I just want to take these headphones off a sec. It's hot in here. Was he jealous? They get really big as well, don't they, Maine Coons? I love their sticky up ears. But what I hate is watching Gucci get more and more matted as time goes by, and she does nothing until it's gone way past anything, and then she takes him to get totally shaved. Oh, she's always threatening the bakery and she never does anything. I'm glad he went as well, but why didn't he do something? Like that's the thing, he couldn't do anything. There wasn't anything he could do. She was pissed though, wasn't she? She was so angry. How did they get your address? Because they have my address. It does with me as well, Irina. I want to wrap him up and take him home. They are painful, and she doesn't care. Hi, Nikos. Yeah, she did it, and she cut his fucking whiskers last time. They're clever, aren't they, cats? How was he with the baby? Suppose it is roses and thorns. I thought she was when she went quiet, she'd gone, but she wasn't. She was poorly. She had a fever. She was dying. It was 99 degrees. When she's at 99, it's more than anybody else can bear. Yeah. Lie, 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 and lie again, Mimi. Exactly, Irina. That'd be fun, Jaja. Oh, they're funny things, aren't they, cats? Well, so long as he didn't try and attack them. Do you know what I mean? Probably felt pushed out. Dogs are a bit better, aren't they? But cats, you never know what way they're going to react. She doesn't brush her own hair. She uses the same hairbrush for her and Doofus. And I remember her saying, "Oh, Burke wanted to see him with longer hair, so I'm going to try and keep up with the brushing." How difficult is it when you're lying on your bed watching telly to fucking groom the dog and the cat? Really, it's not difficult. And what got me is like she's brushing round his ass with that hairbrush and then she's using it on herself. Oh. See, I could have cats it and then introduced the baby and then the cat would have been fine. Oop, I'm sliding down the bed again. Oop. I had a kitten. She was British short hair and ginger moggy cross. Yeah, I bet you brush your cat every day, Roses. I do too, Jaja. That'd be cool. The pedigree cat got out and mated with the ginger moggy next door, so the woman was giving the kittens away because she couldn't sell them because they weren't pedigree. And I went to the pub one night after work, so I got home later than normal, and I walked in, and she looked at me, and then she went, and turned around and had her back to me for the rest of the night. And every time I walked around her, she'd turn. And it was like, it's the one time I've gone out. You had food. And she's like, no, I'm not talking to you. How dare you come home late? Funny. I know. If you have to tell everybody that you've washed, that means you haven't washed, really, doesn't it? What's even grosser, Mimi, is I saw her on video pick shit off a pom-pom's ass and then carry on eating a sandwich. No, she doesn't like any work, Angela, at all. I think so too, Irina. Yeah, isn't it? She does that deliberate. Looks like shit, so they think she's really poorly. Exactly. Who needs to know what's going on with her down below, Jaja? Thing is, though, she said I had an installation, and then the next video she said I've just had my first installation. But I thought you said in the previous video that you'd had one. She doesn't know how to tell the truth. Pardon me. Oh, I can put a poll in. Can't think of anything to have a vote on. I've no idea, Zsa Zsa. I thought it was... I'll ask Darlene, because she'd know. She can't, Lena. She needs to write things down, and then she might remember what she said. Yeah, she had skinny pigs, the hairless ones, and she made them T-shirts out of socks and a fucking sling thing to carry them around. And then she got hives, and she was swearing black, blue, and blind they were wandering shingles, and everyone was saying no, it's the guinea pigs. And then all of a sudden, the guinea pigs were gone. I think they went to live on a farm. I don't think she did either, Melody. That's funny, Mimi. And the rest, roses. Yeah, umpteen different perfumes and scentsy oils, and God knows what she doesn't rub on herself. Oh, she didn't have flies. She got hives. Like blistery looking things on her skin. And she said it was shingles, but it wasn't. It was the fact that she was allergic to them. It's like she has to flee everywhere so quickly. Exactly, Lena. It is. It's animal cruelty. It's all right, Angela. Total animal cruelty. Exactly, Mimi. But it's like when she said, right, everybody thinks she walks them because she says she does. But then she says, when we had a rest break coming from California to Arizona, she had to put a wee pad on the grass for the dogs to go for a pee because they didn't know what to do. She probably never had shingles, no, Melody. Who needs to do that for a dog that's been walked? No, you don't. And I was thinking at the time, shit, how did she get away with having wee pads all over the apartment when the animal bloke came? But of course she got away with it because Doofus was a puppy, and that's all she had to say. Oh, they're for Doofus. Professional snorter. I think she's up to something, Irina. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was another moonlight flit like she did in California. Oh, don't ever feel sorry for her, Penelope. I don't know. There's always a hair up her nose or in her fucking eye, isn't there? I don't know what that's about. Somebody said, I bet she misses it, Irina, but she wouldn't admit it ever. What was I going to say? Oh, Lord. Nope. Somebody said to me to do a video and clip together all the time she's had a hair in her eye. And I said, yeah, I was thinking of doing a video of clipping together all the time she said me, ending with that bit after she, just before she did the George Floyd speech thing, she went to put Fringe back in his cage and she went, fuck Jules. So I was going to do all the time, Jules, fuck Jules. And it's like, no, I have a life. I can't be bothered. But it would have been funny. Was her biggest mistake, Lena. She should never have left. And on the animals, I think, Penelope. Wouldn't it, Mimi? I know, that was nasty. I'm only going back for a funeral. Ah. Yeah, if I knew where they all were and had an idea of the time stamp, whoop, but it'd be like months of trawling through videos, and I really haven't. I'd lose the will to live after one or two. God, yeah, Zsa, that drives me fucking mad. That's the thing, Tangi, she doesn't. That's her, Irina. Then she wanted pit bulls to rip my face off. She's such a charmer. She never had to fucking shovel snow, though, did she? What, the man in in the coffee shop? It was horrible. And then did you see the one where she's laughing because it's closed down? Evil. And the bulging eyes, yeah. Hiya, 12. And get your orders in, everyone. 12's hubby's making a cuppa. She couldn't be happy if she tried, though. That's the thing. Is it from the drugs? Somebody said that. Someone put a link up on the Gossip Bakery of something or another that they said if they thought it was. No, she doesn't get it at all, does she, Melody? No idea. It could be. Could be Tourette's. With a mixture of anger thrown in. But then she said in one of her videos, oh, I went over and I saw her and she's got these bulging eyes. And it's like, who's got fucking bulging eyes? You have. I haven't. I know, weird. She was horrible about Kevin, saying he was gay. She said Kevin was gay because he wouldn't touch her with somebody else's and there's nothing wrong with his. That was a thing. Right, she goes on about bulging eyes. My friend's brother was autistic, and when I took my glasses off to clean them once, he went, oh, haven't you got little piggy eyes? They look really big in your glasses, but they look really piggy when you take them off. That's the thing about people with autism, very straight. I'm still drinking this one. Thank you. But so she's going on about I've got bulging eyes. Look, I've got teeny tiny little eyes. Sunken. It's when I put my glasses on that they make them look 10 times bigger. But mine, I don't even know how she does that. Gets them to pop out of her head. There was a comedian that used to do that back in the 70s over here, and he used to freak me out. Yeah, she does, Jane. It's funny if you watch her. Ah, see, now I'm going to be looking for that Melody, and I'll not unsee it then. Thyroid issues, could be. I know. You didn't touch my leg. You didn't pat my head and fluff my pillow. Ah. See, and they say reality TV's no good for anything, Irina. Here's a tick. Oh, brilliant, Angela. Stick the link here if you've got it, or shove it in an email to me. And I'll try and do that tomorrow. She needs to be called out for that. Yeah, Kevin is Shawnee's husband. Someone she was dating. She's never dated anybody. Unless she was talking about Gungur. I know, or sometimes she doesn't even chew at all. Right, hang on, let me copy that. Where's my mouse gone? Gurning. Right, I'll put that in an email to myself. Hang on. Ignore me. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll stick this down because I won't remember 3 seconds later. Cool. Yeah, she couldn't get any guy in a fit. Yeah, she was supposed to go on a date with him, Penelope, but she didn't. It was like one of those Tinder things. It's all right, Angela. I've copied what you wrote up there, so I'll just search it later. Dan. Dan. Yeah, she was desperately after Dan, wasn't she? Yeah, missing fingers and hands and whatever. It's a load of bollocks. Because she wants Shawnee not to leave her alone, Lena. I've got one of the pictures I put on one of the videos. She looks like she's gurning Susan. I'll have a look in a sec and tell you what it is. Apart from the fact if she smelled or whatever, she's obnoxious. Who'd want to date her? Who knows, Linda? She never mentions that, and they were only married 7 months. 3213. Right. Thank you, Angela. I'll copy that as well. I don't think Shawnee thinks of her either. James. No, she didn't date James. James is gay. James was a friend of hers, and he had the cheek to ask her why his Sensi order was so late, and she lost her shit with him and said, "What do you want me to do about it?" Well, act like the Sensi consultant that you're supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, why ask for advice and then have a go at people? Yeah, just a friend. He was a gay friend. And then she threw him under the bus, didn't she? Telling everything she could about him and making stuff up along the way. She's nasty. She was pissed off with James because he came over here and spoke to me. That's the only reason. She would never have said anything about him if he hadn't spoke to me. That was the cardinal sin. How very dare he have anything to do with me? That'd be fun, wouldn't it, Irina? Yeah, I remember that melody. That was funny. When I read Body Shop over here, well, it's the same over there, isn't it? The Body Shop is like soaps and stuff, and it was like, when did she work at the Body Shop? Yeah, and then she took him to the pool, and she got drunk as a skunk, and when she turned around, he'd gone, and she's like, "What's that all about? Why did he leave me?" That's it. Nobody say anything. Why isn't anybody talking? Don't take offense. You'll learn how she is. Are they fucking stupid or what that they're putting up with that? I used to feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them anymore. Ooh. I can't watch the last of Outlander. I was watching it on something, and then they moved it to something else, and now I'm way behind, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Enjoy 12s. Ben and Ethan. Yeah, She said that Ben or Ethan fancied her and was coming on to her. Yeah, a gay man, whatever. She did her usual. She was a twat and they didn't want anything more to do with her. That's why she never learns anything, cats, because she hasn't got any. Yeah, that's what she says. If you're going to be her friend, don't tell her any secrets, because if you fall out, she'll tell everyone. And that if you do anything to her, if you fuck her, she'll fuck you harder. Yes. Who was that? Was that him? Was that the Dent guy? The body thing guy? Does she never think? But she doesn't, does she? It's always everybody else's fault, not hers. I need the loo, ladies. So if you want to chat amongst yourself for a few. Hello?